Today I'm going to be making golden peanut butter bars. This recipe came from, this is a supplement. I got a Taste of Home magazine. This is from 1998, and if you get Taste of Home magazine, or if you got it back then, in the plastic wrap they included some like extra recipe books, and this was one of them. And this recipe book features Eagle Brand, Keebler, and Real Lemon, and so that's where I found this one. So for the golden peanut butter bars, you need 2 cups of unsifted flour. You need 3/4 cup of firmly packed light brown sugar, 1 egg beaten, which I will beat that with a fork. You need 1 stick of cold butter. You need 1 cup of chopped peanuts, 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, 1/2 cup of peanut butter, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. It says you want to preheat your oven to 350. It does not. You want to use a 13 by 9 inch baking pan, which I have here. This is just our lasagna pan. It did not say whether it was supposed to be greased or not. So that kind of scared me. So I used parchment paper. So I have a piece of parchment paper in here because I was just afraid that it might stick because it did not say whether to grease the pan or not. So the first thing you want to do is you want to combine your flour, sugar, and beaten egg. Now it says cut in butter until crumbly. To stir in the peanuts. Now we're going to reserve 2 cups of this crumb mixture. So I have my cup here, and I have a bowl to keep it in over here off to the side. So I'm going to put 2 cups in this bowl and move it over to the side. Now we want to press the remaining crumb mixture into the bottom of our prepared pan. And once I get this pressed down and flattened out, I'm gonna remove my clips because they're not oven safe. And then I'm going to let this bake for 15 minutes. While your crust is baking, you want to come back over to your mixer and mix your sweetened condensed milk, peanut butter, and vanilla. This is my crust. It was in the oven for 15 minutes, like I said, and now you want to take that sweetened condensed peanut butter vanilla mixture and pour it over the top. Spread this out over that bottom layer of crust. And you have to be gentle, I'm noticing, because you don't want to pull it up off the bottom. Okay, now you want to take your remaining crumble and put it over the top. Okay, now we're going to put this back in the oven for another 25 minutes or until lightly browned. I'm going to set my timer for 20 minutes and check on it, but then it may end up taking the whole 25. I left these in for 23 minutes. So it said 25. I probably could have left it the full 25, but it's starting to get a little golden brown around the edges. So now you want to cool completely before cutting them into bars. it seems like the parchment paper worked really well. So frankly, I'm glad I used it, and that way I could take it out this way and cut them on the parchment paper instead of having to cut them in the package. You're supposed to get, it says anywhere from 24 to 36, so it just depends on how you want to cut them. Got 18 because I cut mine big, but you could have of course made them smaller, but this is how they look. So like I said, this was in the supplement, and there's this is called Creating Magic Moments, and it says 23 desserts and treats for memorable holidays. And so this one is actually, it says children are eager to help, and these are recipes for the little ones. So it says children as eager to help as they are to eat. That's what it says. And so
I could see kids being able to do this, except for maybe that peanut butter part would be pain to spread.
Yes.
Because I wanted to pull the crust up.
Right. You need a delicate hand spreading that. Okay. I kind of got us one from the edge and one from the middle.
So you're saying little kids aren't delicate?
That's what I'm saying.
I got an edge piece. It's got just a little bit of crispiness to it.
I have an edge piece too. That's roasted. That's the one I tried too. This is delicious.
I was in here when she made them. Do they have oats?
Do they have what?
Oats. Are there oats?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
It almost has the texture of like an oatmeal. Do you get that at all? It's just kind of chunky, that's why.
I see that why you would feel that way. It is because you use so many of those crushed nuts. So you use, it was an entire cup. That's a lot. An entire cup of chopped nuts. And so that's what you're getting most of. And so you're getting all of that nutty texture. But you're also getting it's a really nice peanut butter flavor as well. And I love the texture of the inside. It's soft.
If you get one of the edge pieces, you get more of that oatmeal-y kind of texture. The center is not as much. It's a little bit more moist. Let me see. I like it.
And the sweetened condensed milk, you don't taste that at all. You cannot taste that. You wouldn't even know that you used that. But this is not an incredibly sweet dessert.
No, it's not what they call overly sweet.
No, it's not. But it's a very nutty, peanutty dessert.
It is.
And I like it a lot. You need a plate because it is, it's crumbly. This isn't like most bars. Most bars that I've made are not like, they'll crumble. Like this, I think you could, you can shake a little bit off the top, but also when you pick it up, little crumbs are gonna fall off. So you'll definitely want to have a plate. But I think these are very, very nice.
They're very, very good. And it's not having oatmeal in it, boy, you get the texture of like oats. That's what the texture almost reminds you of. It's like I'm eating an oaty bar. It doesn't taste like it, I'm just saying the texture. It's nice. It's a nice bar.
I think these would be great to give to somebody for a present.
Yeah, give them the best.
But I think if you like peanut butter, if your kids like peanut butter, you will like them too. You could probably have even put some of that flaky salt on the top.
I thought that exact same thing. It's when before you put the crumble on the top, you spread the peanut butter on there, sprinkle a little bit of salt on there.
Yes, on the wet part. Before, nice. And then before you bake it and everything, yes. Flaky salt would be like the cherry on top. Yeah. But I think as they are, it's a very good recipe.
Oh, yeah, and it wouldn't need much salt either. Just a little bit.
Just a little a little dusting, but I think it would make a huge difference too.
It would.
So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.